Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the rat. So welcome back all my lovely rat friends. How are we doing this week? Let's find out. We're going to give these a shuffle up. We're going to draw three and we're going to see how you guys are doing. Let's just move them around a little bit and let's get a feeling of which one kind of stick out. I kind of just move them around until I think, yeah, that's it. That's the one. I can't really explain it. I just do it. And I do shuffle with my eyes closed so that I'm not influenced by the visual of the black and white, negative and positive. Let's stop about there. And we'll take that one from the bottom. We'll take that one from the middle. We'll take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got two blacks and a white. So we're going to start off in that negative space, but we are moving into a positive one slowly. It's not all doom and gloom because black isn't always an attack. White isn't always all right. Black just means, you know, it's in a negative space right now. It's very kind of up and down. Things could be better, you know. And white, again, not always all right, but more positive, more kind of like, you know, things could be worse right now, feeling quite good about stuff in one way or another, you know. So we are looking forward to moving through this negative space, but it may not all be bad. We have got a catalyst card there, so we have got change coming in, which is that goat card, which a lot of people aren't necessarily okay with. They don't really deal with this type of change very well. The rat, you're not very compatible with the sheep. You're not. You don't have a lot in common, and you don't really like change that just comes in and kicks you off your, you know, organized schedule. Rats, they prepare for everything, and they like to prepare and plan and to be in a kind of place of control of what's going on. That goat comes in, kicks you right in the, you know, and it's painful. It disrupts things. It upsets you. And you don't like that. You don't like that. I think right now you're a little bit upset because maybe you've overspent. Maybe there's money problems. Maybe you're a bit upset because someone owes you money, or you need money. You're looking for money. There's something to do with money here, which is quite a frustration. You know, you're trying to save every penny, yet you still don't have enough. You're reluctant to borrow. You don't really want to spend more than you have to. And you're kind of in a place right now where it's just hard work and challenges. And that's going to make things difficult for you in some ways because you've already got a lot on. And because this change has come in and you didn't expect it, you feel a little bit unprotected. You feel a little bit out of your comfort zone. Because, you know, you can't deal with a change that you didn't know was going to happen. This can generate animosity. You can get frustrated. You could be frustrated, agitated, irritated. There's all of these things that could potentially be going through your sort of system right now where you're just losing your temper, snapping a little bit. Try not to get so aggressive though. Try not to fight so much. Potentially these things are what they are and you just need to let them go. You got another catalyst card here, so there are changes incoming. Big changes in a way, because it's not only coming in this abrupt way, but then it's also splintered off and it's created these more slow changes, these catalysts that in some ways they take more kind of time to instigate themselves or to put themselves in your life or to dominate the sort of situation. It kind of, not like the goat will dominate, the goat will come in abruptly, the goat will literally just say, I don't care who you are, you're going to deal with it like it or not. Whereas the pig kind of comes in slowly and allows you to adjust to it. It allows the rat to make a plan as it starts to unfold. The boar and the rat can make a workable partnership. They are compatible in some ways. They do get along. So you are going to feel a little bit better after this goat catalyst has knocked you off your feet. The pig's going to slowly help you get back up, but it doesn't necessarily mean you like the overall result. Just because you're getting used to it or you're, you know, now planning around it, doesn't mean that you actually like what happened originally and that you're over that. I think right now this is going to start making you kind of question your intuition. It's going to start making you question things and say, well, hang on a minute. How did I not see this coming? You'll go into self-preservation mode. You'll start to try and figure that out. You may start becoming a big critic of yourself. You may start to judge yourself, put yourself down and blame you But sometimes things are inevitable. Change is inevitable. You can't stop it, and these are catalyst moments. These are meant to happen. They're gonna happen for the next part of your journey to unfold, for you to move on to the next phase of your life. You have to endure these. You have to go through them. You can't run from them. You can't escape them, especially the goat catalyst, because that is just going to come and knock you off your feet every time, every time. You're not going to be able to stop that. The pig, again, although slow, is still a catalyst that you can't control. It's a catalyst that's going to come in, and it's a change. It's probably one of the same here. They're probably related and very much, entwined with each other. Usually what happens with these sort of catalyst moments is that, and if you want to know more about the catalyst cards, hit the subscribe button, because we will be doing more on that in the future. But with these catalyst moments, they come in, and often, or more than often than not, the catalyst will create other little changes around it. So one big thing will happen, and then all the little things will have to adapt to it, because when one change happens, everything around it changes. When you instigate change, when change is implemented, there are other things that need to be adjusted. There are other things that need to be adapted. It has to run its course. And that's what's happening right now, my lovely rat people. You are just running your course through this so you can get to the white dog at the end, which is a positive. It is in the positive. So we are looking at a more positive outcome, or a more positive perspective, than the two negative cards that we began with there. However, the rat and the dog, although compatible, they can have some struggles here and there. And I think right now you are struggling in some ways, and it's making you feel like you need to be protective of yourself. You need to kind of be withdrawn within yourself. And the good thing about this is you're fully aware of this, and therefore you are changing up your priorities and making efforts where you need to, so that people aren't confused or left wanting to know why, you're feeling this way or acting the way you are. You're happy to communicate right now and actually talk about these things, because these changes do upset you and affect you. They may not make you, comfortable, and they may not make you feel like you're in control, but at the same time, they are going to be able to open up doors for you and make you, almost like stepping stones, make you move forward, And by talking about it, that's definitely going to help. Definitely going to help. By actually just chatting about it. I mean, there's no serious differences between the dog and the rat. Like I say, they're not incompatible. I just think right now you need to focus on you and be a little bit more like, okay, what do I want? What do I need? Let's communicate this. Let's talk about this. These changes have affected me. These changes have made these things happen, and I'm not overly happy with it. The perspective that you may have right now is that you want things to go back to how it used to be. You preferred it the other way, but you can't do that. No point going backwards. So now you're going to adapt. Now you're going to focus more on what you want. Now you're going to focus on what you need. Now you're going to focus on what it is that you actually want to get from this part or this phase in what you're dealing with, or on this journey that you're on. You can't change everything. You can't be in control of everything. You can't plan for everything, my lovely rat people. And these changes are going to remind you of this. These changes are going to say, look, this is what you need to deal with sometimes. These changes could be anything. They could be very, very small and just irritable, like a little mosquito bite, or they could be quite big that are actually having big impacts on your life, like breaking your leg, But again, it's about perspective, and I think you're going to move into a nice positive place as you get over this fact. And once you get over the whole disruption thing, I think you're going to get on board with this, and I think things are going to start looking better for you as time goes by. But we'll find out, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the rat. I will be back tomorrow now for a reading for the ox, the tiger, and the rabbit. So if I don't see you then, I will see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.